Turn your camera on,
Am I
Holly.
gonna
Stop
be-
being nervous.
Am I going to be able to see myself?
Yes, you are. You'll be able to see her. It's like a FaceTime call. You know what I'm saying, bro? Chat, there's
Okay.
Holly, dude. You look sunburnt,
Oh my
dude.
god. My cheeks are so red. What the hell?
Wait, why do you look sunburnt, bro?
I don't know.
Okay, story time, chat.
Okay, so I went to a party last weekend. Backstory. There's these two boys that I used to talk to, okay? Situationship. There's James and there's Josh. Both
No,
Jays.
wait, hold on. I was fixing to press the fucking pause button like I was doing a reaction just then. Chat, she over here fucking name dropping. Damn,
I saw
Holly.
that.
Oh, okay, I did not know you was finna name drop. Yeah, chat. She from the UK, bro.
They're not gonna know. Anyway.
The damn accent they know. Yeah, they do.
So, James I used to talk to ages ago. That was a situationship, and then the same with Josh. I did a mistake and I told Josh that I missed him, right? So we FaceTimed on the Friday. The party was on the Saturday. And it was James's party. Them two met up at a party, which is the worst thing that can happen. Both of your situationships meeting at a party. I freaked out.
I'm gonna take a guess.
So
Did they fight?
No.
Oh,
They
never mind.
They shit talked me. They chatted shit about me.
Wait, your exes were being friends?
Yes.
Hell nah, bro. I would have left that party. On God, I would have. I would have been
Honestly,
out of that party, bro.
They was like, oh yeah, she gives mixed signals, blah blah blah, and I was like, what? So anyway, I was on FaceTime to Josh on the Friday, and he was like, oh, there's a party tomorrow, you should come. And I was like, whose party? He was like, James's. I was like, what? Anyway, long story short, me and Jess turned up, and immediately me and James are flirting. And it's the eye contact, bro. It's the eye contact.
Holly, I'm gonna stop you again. Holly, you look like the person that just gonna fold over eye contact, bro. Deadass, you no. You look like the type of woman that just, as soon as a guy just, if they looking at you in a certain type of way, folding a fucking tortilla shell, chat. That's what she looks like.
I was kind
quesadilla over here. I'd crash out.
So,
Mig, me too, bro.
The thing is, I don't drink, so I had no excuse.
You don't drink at all? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of expected you to drink because you was at a party.
No. So, James was drinking and he got a bit tipsy. Bearing in mind, me and Josh was on FaceTime and he was flirting with me. He ignored me the whole party.
Probably because he was flirting with his fucking friend. He ignored you because he was flirting with James or whatever the hell his name is.
So his friends was like, oh, do you want us to like get him to talk to you? That was friggin' awkward. And then me and James was in the kitchen and the eye contact was like unbelievable. This boy goes to James, eyes don't lie, bro. And I was like, okay. Turns out that same boy. Wait,
he said that to you or he said that to James?
To James.
So you were the one making eye contact with him?
Yeah. Like, you know when you look at someone and you just stare at them in their eyes?
Yeah, but see, look, okay, this is the thing, like, bro, when I'm talking to somebody, if I'm not, okay, this is gonna sound like, chat, look, I'm the type of person, if I'm not looking you in your eyes when I'm talking to you, I can't have a conversation with you, gang. Even if you were a man or anybody, I don't care who you are, bro. Eye contact is normal for me. So, like, okay, this is an example, chat, because I got a story time off of her story time now. Don't forget where you was at. But, okay, for example, I used to have a friend in high school, and she was a girl, and I always knew this girl liked me. I'm not gonna say no names or none of that. I always knew this girl liked me, bro. And around the time that we was kind of, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, chat. I be, you know, I used to be a little fuck boy is the word I'm gonna use. I used to just lead everybody. I'm about to say every guy. What the fuck? I used to lead every girl on. I used to just, you know what I'm saying, be in a situationships. Just think about it like this, chat. I was single from 8th grade to 9th grade to now. So after 9th grade and 12th grade and them 3 years, it was all situationships and shit. But to get to the point, I would have conversation with people, and this girl that I was friends with in high school, there was one time we was in the lunch yard, and I was just talking to her normal, bro. And she was like, yo, you gotta stop looking at me like that. And I'm like, the fuck are you talking about, gang? I'm just talking to you, bro. And she's like, no, you're literally staring into my soul. And I'm like, the fuck do you want me to do? Look away from you like this while I'm talking? No, I'm having a conversation.
No,
Okay.
because it was a different kind of eye contact. You know when you stare at someone as if you're about to kiss them?
I know what you talking about.
It was that. And this boy, his name is Nick, literally said to James, eyes don't lie, bro.
They don't.
And I was like, what? Fast forward an hour, this same boy was talking to me in the kitchen and was like, oh, can I talk to you outside? And I was like, yeah. He's then like saying, oh, I think you're the most gorgeous girl here, like blah, blah, blah. Can I get your snap? And I was like, yeah. I only then realised when I got home that it was him that said to James, eyes don't lie. And I was like, damn.
No, hell no. Look, see,
But
if I was in your situation from that right there, I would have just left the party, bro. That ass.
no, I was having a good time for once.
I bet you was. You over here getting fucking not fought over, but like you over here got two men like kind of bouncing back and forth, low key.
I know. It gets more crazy. I go outside to find James, and he's got this look on his face. Bearing in mind, another ex of his is at the party. He introduced me to her, and we was talking. I know we was talking and getting to know each other, and I kind of like, I dobbed him in a bit. I said to her that he went on holiday with his ex-girlfriend, and they, on the holiday, his ex, whilst he was talking to this girl, I was like, oh shit, she didn't know.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Even on the social media world, the UK got some slutty ass people, gang. I'm gonna keep it a fucking buck. Y'all got all the top OF chicks and everything, bro. Like y'all got all the sluttiest people in the UK. And that's not me talking shit. That's me being real, bro. Y'all got some
I agree.
whores out there, gang. It ain't no better than America, because these bitches out here, they be doing the same shit, probably worse. But I'm just saying the UK got it bad too, bro. And Australia got it bad too. I think it's
really,
maybe y'all's accent is normal, but y'all have a lot of people that come in there and visit and shit. I think that's what it is, bro. All these damn foreigners to y'all's country, they hear y'all talking, they like, damn, I'm folding right now. Damn, the story made me think of a story. No, for real, chat. I literally, as she was telling that story, I thought of a story too, bro.
So I went outside to find James, and he had this look on his face. I was like, you kissed Georgina, didn't you? He full on kissed his ex-girlfriend whilst giving me eye contact like that, then proceeded to stand there and look at me. And I was like, do not even think about it. And he was like, listen, I have urges right now. And I was like, do not even think about kissing me, because I'm not sharing DNA with two people. That's gross. And then I left the party. Me and Nick are hanging out, and now we're not talking anymore. Because do you know why?
Bro, you over here fucking Holly, you homie hopping the same way you was trying to homie hop with me and Diego, bro. You are a homie hopper. Holly, you gotta stop homie hopping.
I found out at the party that Nick has a kid. He has a daughter. He has a baby.
Bro, chat, this shit gets worse and worse and worse, game.
I was okay with it. So he then told me, he's like, I'm seeing her Friday. I was like, Friday and Saturday. Okay, cool. Friday, he didn't see her, didn't tell me, and then goes out with his mates, and then texts me or calls me, do you want to come to the cinema?
I'm not gonna lie, the story you just told kind of reminds me of a story I can tell. I can't tell it in full detail, chat, but listen, I threw a big ass party one time for one of my homeboys, and me, and I'm not gonna say no names, but me and two of my buddies, we was at his house, and we threw this big ass party for one of my boys' birthdays. We had like 500 people in this yard, bro. Like, when I tell y'all, chat, I used to throw the fuck down. Everybody knows, no, chat, my name in my town and everywhere an hour around my town, even further than that, knows me for partying and drinking a shit ton of alcohol, okay? I used to throw some of the biggest parties and all kinds of shit. So, just fast forward, we threw this big ass party. There was like 500 people. It was a big ass bonfire. And there was this girl, and I'm gonna just call her Pink Pants. She had some pink pants on, right? And I'm gonna be honest, chat. That shit was like, she was bad as hell, bro. And me and all my homies, all right, listen, we was doing it as a test, as like a kind of like, you know, whenever you're out with your friends, if you're a guy in the chat right now, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. When you out with the boys, sometimes y'all be doing little experiments. Well, this night we did an experiment, and we was just kind of seeing which one of the homies could pull this girl. And this girl made out with
You made a bet.
No. Me and all my boys made a bet. All of my homeboys, we all walked up to her, spit game, talked to her, whatever. We all got her number, and she made out with two of my homeboys in the same night, back to back, while we was watching this shit happen. Dead ass. We watched this shit. We watched this shit happen. It was like a fucking movie unfolding in front of my eyes, chat. All of my homeboys just back to back. I thought you said pee pants. No, pink pants. Okay, Holly, is that the end of the story?
No.
Okay, keep going. I'm intrigued,
So
bro.
he said he was going to see his daughter Friday and Saturday. Friday he didn't, because then he called me in the car with his friends asking me to go to the cinema. I was like,
Holly, 1 second.
No.
Keep that point right there. Paul, I read your comment. I ignored it on fucking purpose, dickhead. Okay? You want me to tell you what Paul said? He said, you fold for spots, eye contact. Bitch. Oh, Paul, I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you a story, Paul. Whenever I get off stream, I'm gonna tell you a story, bro, okay? All right, continue, Holly, I'm sorry.
So yeah, bear in mind it's like 12 a.m. and I was like, I'm not going to the cinema. I'm in bed in my pajamas. That's not happening. Didn't hear nothing else. The next day, he saw her. Normally she stays over at his house. I was like, okay, I'm undelivered. It's whatever. The hours are up in, and I was like, something's not right. He calls me at the club. The freaking club. I was like, what? Who are you with? And he was like, I'm with my cousin. I was like, okay. And I was like, when are you getting home? He was like, I don't know, probably an hour and a half. I'll call you or something when I get home. Nothing. I was like, it's getting late. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. So I messaged him, I'm going to bed. Bearing in mind, he's not updating me with any of this shit. And I, like, fair enough, we're not dating, but like,
She about to crash
it's just
out,
respect.
chat.
It's respect. You update someone if your plans change. Anyway. So
I mean, that is facts.
I didn't hear anything until the next day at 4 p.m. And it wasn't a message, it was a snap. I was like, are you having me on?
Wait, what the fuck does that mean? That sounds like something like, dirty. Are you having me on? Like, hey, yo, Holly.
Hey, yo.
It's like, are you taking the piss?
Are you taking a piss?
The piss. Oh.
What the fuck does that mean? Are you taking the piss? What is that?
It's like, are you joking?
There you go.
Yeah.
Say that,
Yeah.
Holly. That's better English.
I was like, are you joking? No messages, nothing. He then goes, I'm busy, I'm going to Scotland. This motherfucker fucked off to Scotland and said to me that the same week I said, oh, let's meet up next week. Yeah, 100%. He then fucks off to Scotland.
Oh, and Chad, she gets serious too, bro.
I was like, no, this is done. He then proceeds to leave me undelivered after I've said this is over, and he calls me a bitch.
Yeah, no.
Me?
See, as a woman, I'm not gonna lie. If I ever got called a bitch as a woman, I would actually freak the fuck out, bro. I wouldn't be able to keep my composure, bro. This feels like we're on a FaceTime.
Honestly.
Bro, Megan, I know, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love doing shit like this, bro. Chat, look, not only is this fun, but like collabs with Tony and all kinds of, bro, I fucking love doing shit like this. But continue. If you ain't done, continue.
This is like near the end. The crazy part is, I said to him when we first started talking, if you hurt my feelings, I'm getting your house raided, because his parents smoke stuff that is illegal here. I said, if you ever hurt my feelings, I'll get your house raided. He's lucky that he didn't hurt my feelings, because when he started leaving me undelivered and being dry, I was like, I'm losing interest. I lost feelings like that. So he's lucky that he didn't hurt my feelings, because I would have actually had his house raided.
Hey, bro, I'm scared of y'all women in my fucking chat. Deadass Holly, I'm scared of you. I'm scared of Kirsten. I'm scared of Meg. I got a bunch of thug-ass, short midget, elf, gnome women in my chat. Sorry to call y'all elves and gnomes in short. Bro, I'm scared as shit of all the women in my chat. Yeah, you, Meg.
I'm not even short.
Holly, you like 5'2", bro.
No.
How tall are
I'm
you?
5'7". I'm
Holy
5'7".
shit! Oh yeah, I'm even scareder, gang. You got fucking. You could probably whoop my ass, dude. But Holly, I'm gonna let you get back to the chat. I'm probably fixing to go get this I'm probably gonna go do this reaction because my stomach is literally like bitching at me. I can hear my stomach talking to me right now. Because I need some food. So chat, listen, we're gonna disconnect from this call with Holly, and then we're gonna go do this reaction. Holly, I appreciate the story time. That was actually a good story time, bro. All right, I'll see you, Holly.
Bye.